my dear Jacqueline, Dr. Jacqueline Reeb-Sama. I don't think I can wait any longer. I think I see Timmy on my monitor screen in the other universe, in the alternate reality, moving toward the energy field. Once he's inside it, once he's safely crossing over, then I can throw the switch here to seal the doorway between universes. Yes, now's the time. I must do it now. It is the only right thing to do, Jacqueline.
Man, I'm getting so tired of all this time warp stuff and moving from time to time. I just want to go back to my regular Murgatroyd. What do I got to do? Well, there's a time warp. Let me see if I can go back to Murgatroyd. What's happening? This isn't Murgatroyd. Where am I? I'm stuck. I'm not going anywhere. What the hey?
Timmy, you recognize me. I'm here with you. Do not panic. Do not be afraid. I am, as you know, the man in the hat. You're here between universes. You left the alternate universe you were visiting to try to return to your own universe. Yet something has happened. That something is Dr. Derek's son in the other universe has entered calculations to shut down the doorway between universes. You are temporarily caught here in timelessness. You're not dead. You're still quite alive. You're just experiencing a place where time does not exist, where there is no meaning, and time as a concept is not taking place. Once you enter time again, you will know it, hopefully back in your own Murgatroyd, in your own universe. In the meantime, I'm here to tell you that much, much lies ahead for you. Everything will be all right, Timmy. Everything will be okay.
Thank you for allowing me some private time here with my deceased son. I will see to it that this medical examiner's office receives greater funding from my local politics friends with who are in a position to make that happen. Now that Senator Devane has been exposed, perhaps the late Senator Quent's son can now become senator. Oh, how I miss his father, my longtime lover Anderson Quent. Again, thank you for allowing me and my team of close confidants in here to see my son. Of Eric, I failed you all of your life by not being there. My control freak father Vincent Vincini prevented me from raising you, but I am going to attempt to make it up to you. I am going to attempt to give you another chance, Eric. Team, listen carefully. We must move quickly to get this body out of here and over to the biotech lab of Dr. Getrick. I will go keep the personnel here distracted and occupied while you move my dear son to the only place that can possibly give him another chance at a new and better life.
Greetings to my dear friend from way back, the great Judy Vancini. I will be more than glad to attempt what you are asking, Judy. Reviving a deceased body is a rather difficult, complicated process, and I cannot guarantee you success. Another equally difficult task will be attempting to remove the negative thought patterns which resulted in Eric becoming the Murgatroyd serial killer. Intense advanced psychotronic therapy will have to be used. Restoring a healthy, non-violent mind will be the goal which we can hopefully achieve. I will very discreetly send word to you of my progress, and I understand you will have a safe, secret place for Eric to live as soon as he is revived and has recovered enough to be able to be secretly moved from here. I will, of course, discreetly let you know when he is ready so that the transfer can be carried out. Goodbye, Judy, talk to you soon.
Gee whiz, what the hey? So I escaped the Old South and entered the time flux energy field, and here I am in 6 Gun Murgatroyd of 1889. Please tell me this is just a bad dream, one of those nightmares that the other Flashy has all the time. Well, since I am here I might as well look for Dr. Getrick. Who knows? He might be here in this time period. I must say I don't care much for the architecture of Murgatroyd in 1889, but I guess I can deal with it. I just wonder how these poor primitive people are going to deal with a living, breathing paper doll. Boy, this is going to be some fun. Oh boy, yippee-ki-yay, and yee-haw, this is going to be a blast.
Well, howdy, miss. I reckon I ain't never seen you around these parts before. You must not be from around here. Oh, you're a pretty sweet thing. Pardon me, I'd love to take you into the saloon here and buy you a drink. You certainly don't look like a regular girl. You're pretty and all, but you're thin. You look like you're made out of paper. I don't know where you came from, but I'd be quite honored, yes, if you'd come in here to the saloon and have a drink with me. It's here over here at the bar. It's the bartender and all. I come in here lots. My name is Jake, and this Miss Nellie here has a brothel and all, and I ain't saying you're that kind of girl at all. But if a girl hits hard times, it's always an option here. And I'd just be quite honored if you would sit here with me and have a drink.
Well, Jake, you are much, much nicer than any human I have ever encountered before. I have never ingested alcohol before, so I have no idea how it will affect my system. You are right about me being made out of paper, but I do also possess human DNA. But anyway, Jake, my name is Flashy and I am here looking for Dr. Getrick. I must find him and talk to him.
Murgatroyd back in 1889, a time when it was known as 6 Gun Murgatroyd. Flashy 2, the duplicate Flashy, has escaped the Old South plantation only to travel through the energy flux time field back to this time and place. She is still attempting to locate Dr. Getrick, but she has made a new human friend in the process, and the two of them are sitting in the 6 Gun saloon having a drink.
Hey, Jake, just want to give you a fair warning so you can prepare yourself. The word around town is that Texas Johnson is coming back here at 6 Gun Murgatroyd to get revenge for the death of his brother. He's got a sight set on Dr. Getrick, the dentist, and he aims to take care of the matter. He's liable to shoot all the 6 Gun Murgatroyd up process. Let's be prepared, Jake.
Bartender, I am much obliged and extremely grateful for you passing on this fair warning to me. I know exactly who Texas Johnson and his men are, and if they come to Murgatroyd, I will be prepared for them. And seeing as how my new young lady friend here, Flashy, is here looking for Dr. Getrick, I certainly won't allow nothing to happen to either her or to Dr. Getrick. Flashy, seeing as how I have just become your knight in shining armor, I think, being a paper girl and all, you've probably never handled a gun before, but it is my intention to teach you how to shoot one. And if you're going to be here for a little while in these parts, you might as well dress like the locals and fit in. So, my dear, we got to fix you up with a hat. Yeah, Flashy? I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure this bad guy, Texas Johnson, don't hurt you. Or this Dr. Getrick that you're looking for. Again, bartender, here's a couple of more gold coins and give us to another round of beverages, if you would, please, kind sir. And again, thank you for the warning.
Les Tomac Show is brought to you by Vincini Pharmaceuticals, a division of Vincini Cosmetics Corporation. Do you need greater focus and attention? Try the new Vinci Focus Fix, the thin little over-the-counter capsule that expands and opens your consciousness and heightens your awareness. Side effects include, but are not limited to, minor ear irritation, frequent nosebleeds, mild intestinal discomfort, racing thoughts, extended daydreaming, sleepwalking and sleep-talking, increased libido and extended erections, and minor rashes of the inner thighs. Should not be used by middle-aged women with anger management problems, pregnant cheerleaders, or bisexual men with speech impediments. Vincini is not liable for any consequences resulting from the abuse and misuse of Vincini Focus. Use only as
Hello there, viewers. Les Tomac here. As most of you are aware by now, my new bride, Imogene, and I are away on our honeymoon, having just gotten married a few days ago. So in our absence, while we're out enjoying our extended vacation, our extended honeymoon, the producers here at CRZY are going back through the Les Tomac Show and presenting from the vast archives of wonderful shows some exciting blasts from the past. Yes, today is another exciting retro Les Tomac episode. I'm sure you will remember this one from a few years back. It's well before Imogene and I knew each other, and who would have known back then that we would become husband and wife? But here she is in all her glory on this wonderful episode, reading from her best-selling book, The Ineffectual Male.
Just like his overbearing father and his father before him, today's ineffectual male stomps his feet and grinds his heels into the ground like a 5-year-old throwing a temper tantrum. He will yell and scream and bark at you to have his hot dinner ready while he slugs away cold beer and has the football game on TV up so loud your nerves are already a wreck. Does he ever pick up after himself? Of course not. He expects you to cook and clean and wait on him hand and foot, and then after he gets sloshed he will take off with the boys for a night out playing poker and chasing after other women in sleazy clubs. But he rules the roost, little lady, and you've been subservient to this brute for the past 50,000 years. Men never change. The male nature is as brutish and domineering as it was back in the days of Neanderthal, and you, little lady, are his maid, his cook, his punching bag, his sex object and any other demeaning role to which he chooses to relegate you.
And you have cooperated with your oppressor. Oh yes, you have.
Vincini Ultra Deluxe Triple Star Gourmet Coffee. The coffee that's 5 times better than any other coffee produced in the modern, civilized world. And enter the new sweepstakes to win a lifetime supply of Vincini coffee. Make your life 5 times better.
Yes, Jake, my dear new human boyfriend. I was indeed in London. Hey, bartender, you got some more of that good stuff, Jake, and I will take another. Anyway, Jake, besides seeing Big Ben and the Tower of London, naturally I had to run into a serial killer. Well, boy Heidi. I took my lasso and I roped him like a steer and strung him up and hung him. Well, yes, I did.
My Miss Flashy. Oh, you are one heck of a paper girl. Done traveled around the world and been to London. Bartender, thank you for these drinks. Oh, Miss Flashy. I've seen a hanging or two in my time, but I never figured you for a rodeo girl. What with your lasso and all? Wow, you strung up a serial killer. Gee whiz, I don't know rightly exactly what that is, Miss Flashy, but if you say you strung him up, who am I to doubt your word? You seem like an honest girl and all, beautiful Miss Flashy. It sure is an honor being here with you. Oh, my goodness. Jake, don't want to put a damper on your little party here with this sweet little paper girl, but I reckon I need to remind you you want to be rested up and sharp when you take this Flashy girl out tomorrow and teach her how to shoot a gun, you know, target practice and all. Y'all want to be ready. Texas Johnson and his men are liable to come through here late tomorrow, the next day, the day after. They'll be here soon, and you definitely want to be ready, Jake. Yes, bartender, I reckon you're right. I'll definitely take a Miss Flashy out here and teach her how to shoot these pistols, and she'll be ready. I guarantee that. I've been waiting for this moment to deal with Texas Johnson. We got an old score to settle from way back, and I will defend this young lady and our dentist, Dr. Getrick. I will definitely not allow this Texas Johnson to bully this town around. It's going to be a showdown, all right. And I reckon it's going to be up to me to take care of this Texas Johnson. Flashy, let's have us one more drink and then we best rent a room and get rested up, my dear, so we can be ready to go out and do a little target practice tomorrow, my dear.
Today's episode of The Heart's Desire is brought to you by Vinci Pop, the invigorating soft drink from Vincini that restores and rejuvenates you quickly and fully.
Try
Drink
the new,
one today.
exciting, exhilarating Vinci Pop, the new soft drink that will pep you up and give you zest and energy. Utilizing new specially developed enhanced and elongated peptides, Vincy Pop stirs up your metabolism's natural self-starting powers and enhances your own innate alertness. Pop a top on a Vincy Pop today and see the world start smiling at you again when you suddenly begin to approach life with renewed vim and vigor. A favorite of Olympic athletes before, after, and during their strenuous workouts. Try Vincy Pop, the special soft drink only made by Vincini Enterprises.
So, you two lovebirds soft by escaping back here to your little idyllic paradise getaway island. You could escape the all-seeing, all-knowing eyes and ears of Cranston. Well, you were wrong. I've got news for you. I'm monitoring and watching every move you make on the island. I have cameras and eavesdropping devices all over the place. You think you can escape me, but you can't. And if and when I get ready to come for you, I will. Remember, I am Cranston. There's no escaping me, no matter how hard you try. This little island may be your temporary refuge, but I'm watching you on my monitoring devices. I know every move the two of you are making. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's Uncle Frank here. I'm here to tell you about Uncle Crudbucket. Uncle Crudbucket's taking shoulder ointment. It's made from an old family recipe from my great-great-great-great-granddaddy, back when Murgatroyd was known as Six-Gun Murgatroyd. My great-great-granddaddy got this special recipe of 13 herbs and spices from a Tuwakanani Indian medicine man and made up this aching shoulder ointment. And for next to 200 years now, it's been serving people well to get rid of their shoulder aches. So this Uncle Frank here to tell you to go out and get Uncle Crudbucket's aching shoulder ointment from Vincini Products. Thank you. Thank you. Jacqueline, I did not anticipate this eventuality. Timmy Lawrenson is trapped between universes. He's caught in the energy time flux wave, and he's right there in timelessness between the two universes. I can see him, and there's that man in the dark hat in there with him, talking to him. He's all right, but he's between universes. I don't know what I can do other than to reverse the process and reopen the doorway temporarily between the two universes. That's the only way to allow Timmy to escape from timelessness.
Oh, Dr. Derrickson, you had no way of anticipating this. You have done nothing wrong. Timmy appears to be okay. And yes, there's that man in the hat right there in timelessness with him. How did he get there? At any rate, you will do the right thing. You always do. And if the only way Timmy can make the transition between universes is for you to reopen the doorway, then you will do what you must. As you know, Dr. Derrickson, I have come to trust your judgment implicitly. You have my complete support. Vincini Triple Flex Theaters, the most exciting zombie war movie ever to explode on the big screen, the ultimate showdown between mankind and the raging hordes of the undead, zombie war apocalypse. Never before has the final, ultimate battle for the survival of mankind ever been seen in blood-curdling sensual surroundings.
Chilling, thrilling, psychodynamic, ultra-sensual surround blood vision. The ultimate confrontation between mankind will be led a young blonde woman who used to work at the food court in a shopping mall. Now she must lead mankind to victory against the raging zombie hordes in the most epic apocalyptic battle to ever explode on the theater screen. Murgatroyd in 1889 when it was known as 6-Gun Murgatroyd. Flashy 2, the duplicate Flashy, has traveled back through the energy-time flux field to this time period in her quest for Dr. Gedrick. She has met and made a new human friend, Jake Quant, and is quickly learning the ways of the wild old west during her
Morning
visit.
there, Miss Nellie. Hello, Jake. While it's early morning here before this saloon gets too busy, I figured it's time for me to come and issue a decree, a little bit of a warning. As you know, I'm Sheriff Ernest Wachowski, and I pride myself in keeping a quiet, peaceful town. But Jake, as you know, this Texas Johnson and his men are trouble. They're bad news. I know you'll be ready for them with some of your men. Who's that nice-looking paper doll girl you got there with you? I ain't seen her around here. She must be from up north or someplace. Well, at any rate, Jake, you know you've got my full support in taking this Texas Johnson on. Don't want my town shot up. Don't want any innocent people hurt or killed. God knows the horses are going to get scared by the gunshots. I'm only asking you to take care of him quick, make it clean. Jake, I want you to come out on top. I know you have an old score to settle with this Texas Johnson. I'm sure you'll take care of it. Nice meeting you, ma'am. Nellie, tell the girls hello. I'll see all of y'all again real soon. Goodbye and good day.
Coming to Murgatroyd's Live Theater, the incredible spectacular production written, created and produced by Aunt Suki, the new country and western satire, The Phantom of the Opera.
Well, I got you, Dolly Parton, ain't no fancy clown. But I can sing a country song, I can sing the notes on time. I wanna be an opera singer and sing for everyone. The singing country songs looks like it would be a lot of fun.
They call that man the Phantom of the Opera. He can take a girl and teach her how to sing. He might wear a hat and a mask and swing around on a rope, but he don't drink, he don't smoke, and he sure don't do no dope. Yeah, they call that man the Phantom of the Opera, and he can teach a girl how to sing. He can teach a girl how to carry a tune. He can teach a girl how to sing. And they call him the Phantom of the Opera. He could make all the bells ring. They call him the Phantom of the Opera. He can make all the bells ring.